A complete and total meltdown. Those are the words that Democratic Congressman Hakeem Jeffries used to describe what is happening on the Republican side of the House of Representatives. Today, dozens of House Democrats called on the Republican House leader, Kevin McCarthy, to strip Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert of her committee assignments after making repeated anti-Muslim attacks against Democratic Congressman Ilhan Omar. And of course, Kevin McCarthy remains completely silent. The silence of the coward. In a statement, those Democrats say, we refuse to stand by as Islamophobia, anti-blackness, anti-immigrant sentiment, and xenophobia are trafficked into the halls of Congress by members of the Republican Party. In an exclusive interview yesterday, Congressman Omar told Mehdi Hasan why this rhetoric is so dangerous.
What I am afraid for is that this kind of rhetoric is going to get people killed as it has before. And if we do not stem it out, and if we do not strongly condemn it, and if we do not come together as a country and say what is happening and this example that is being set by members of Congress is wrong and is dangerous, then, I really am scared for what is to come.
The anti-Muslim attacks have led to infighting among Republicans, especially between Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace and Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course, was stripped of her committee assignments for comments that she has made. Republican Congresswoman Mace also said this about Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a grifter. She lies to grift, and it's not okay. She is pulling the wool over so many eyes, so many vulnerable people, lying to them like she's fighting for them. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries said this.
What more does Kevin McCarthy need to see? I mean, what more does this guy really need to see? He's got Marjorie Taylor Greene completely out of control, Gosar out of control, Lauren Boebert out of control. They're having a complete and total meltdown. Instead of focusing on the problems of the American people, they are attacking each other. It's not a three-ring circus, it's a four-ring malignant circus. And the so-called leader has no control over what's happening.
This morning, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi lost her patience when a reporter asked her, and not congressional Republicans, to explain to American voters why the federal government was this morning facing once again the looming threat of a government shutdown.
How do they explain to the public that they're shutting down government because they don't want people to get vaccinated? Why don't you go ask them? This is so silly. This is so silly that we have people who are anti-science, anti-vaccination, saying they're going to shut down government over that, and you're asking me what's our message. Our message is that we have to respect governance, and we have to respect science, and that's what we are doing.
Tonight, the shutdown was averted once again when Democrats in the House and the Senate once again did the responsible thing and passed legislation to fund the government until February 18th. And today, the Biden White House announced an aggressive new strategy to fight COVID this winter and the new variant, as more cases of the new variant were identified today in Minnesota, Colorado, New York, California, and Hawaii. President Biden's plan includes a new campaign to speed up booster shots for all adults, launching hundreds of family vaccination clinics to get more school-age children vaccinated, and also free at-home tests that will be covered by private health insurance. The administration also announced new protocols for travelers entering the United States. Wall Street Journal reports that international travelers coming to the United States will have to be tested within a day of departure, regardless of vaccination status, rather than the 72 hours currently required for vaccinated travelers. Mr. Biden said The new testing rules will take effect on Monday, December 6th, according to a senior administration official who said airline industry representatives were notified of the timing Thursday. The requirements apply to both U.S. citizens and foreign nationals flying into the United States. Here is President Biden today.
My plan I'm announcing today pulls no punches in the fight against COVID-19, and it's a plan that I think should unite us. We knew there'd be cases of Omicron here in the United States, and it's here. But we have the best tools, the best vaccines in the world, and the best medicine, and the best scientists in the world. We're going to fight this variant with science and speed, not chaos and confusion.